Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Bridgewater now from the 50. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. That's to McCaffrey, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
To throw again on 2nd down, Bridgewater. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
DJ Moore.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. This is the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. His throw caught at about the 5. And the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he takes it into Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now Pollard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now Dak Prescott leading the way onto the field. His 5th year now as a starter as he gets the keys again to this Dallas Cowboys offense.
You hear so many discussions about Dak Prescott. Is he one of the top quarterbacks in the league? Is he still ascending? What does he need to do to get there? All I know is that when he's in control of the Dallas offense, they were #1 in the league last year in terms of yards per play, and he was 2nd in the league in passing yards with over 4,900. This guy gets it done, and his team really likes him as their leader.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive can get wings, it's 4th down.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
At their own
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
the 48-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7. Cowboys nothing.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Room to run past midfield. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now Pollard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
And Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Looking deep for Elliott. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Brian Burns able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
And it is now 21-0. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Now Pollard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
A 1st down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Greg Zuerlein on.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
The score, Panthers 21, Cowboys nothing.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Teddy Bridgewater and his Panthers ready to go again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But Today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And his throw here's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
Tyrone Crawford. Dak Prescott.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. And this is caught at the 8. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
That's the end.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Panthers 21. Cowboys nothing. Joey Slye.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
To C.D. Lamb.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Jermaine Carter.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The 13-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Pollard, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Complete to number 8.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Makes the score.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. First down, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be... thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Taking no gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott there to make the grab. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, It worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now left side on the swing pass. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Intended for Christian.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And again, it's Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To the air again with Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there at 22.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question will he... And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Panthers add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this carries into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
They'll contain him to just 4, second down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Killing off there.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Prescott's pass.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Prescott's pass.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
McCaffrey following the penalty. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This is McCaffrey. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Tonight.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protect.